kill my speech because I keep getting mentioned. Okay, so that's VizWiz. One of the other apps that I believe, Ann, you referenced on your question list was money identification. There are a couple apps out there for that. I'm not going to recommend one of them. Sorry, sorry to the government on this one. I'm going to recommend the app that will cost you about $2 called Looktel, Looktell. In my opinion, it is much easier to use because let me explain what it does. When you use Looktel, and I'll show you here in a second, Looktel uses a video stream to recognize the currency. So you don't have to snap a picture of it because it's constantly taking a video of whatever currency you're waving in front of the iPhone's camera. The other app, the one produced by the Bureau of Printing and Engraving called iNote, you have to actually take a picture of the bill and you have to actually line the bill up underneath the camera. And if you miss, and I tried this, I could only get, I tried it I think 8 or 9 times in a row. I only got recognition maybe 2 or 3 times out of that. I have never had that problem with Looktel. So let me find Looktel. Pardon, Mike?
Yeah, I totally agree with you that Looktel is probably the best, but I've had more accuracy using iNote than 2 or 3 times. That's been almost accurate every time I've used it.
Yeah. My only problem with it is you have to actually take a picture of the currency, and then I mean, Looktel, you just put the currency up in front of the camera, and it takes a picture of it.
The only thing that's different about the iNote is the fact that it will tell you which side of the bill is facing up, either the back side or the front side.
Right, but with Looktel, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You don't need it'll just tell you. It'll tell you what side of the bill is either way. But let me find Looktel here. Now, Looktel, I happen to know, is on page 3 of my iPhone, so I'm going to close out of my OCR folder by doing what they call a scrub gesture, which is a 2-finger right, left, right gesture.
Closing OCR folder, GPS and map.
And I'm now going to do a 3-finger flick to the left to go to page, move by page. So I'm going to go to page 2.
Page 2 is 4.
And page 3.
Page 3 is 4.
And I know that Looktel is the top right icon on my screen, so I'm just going to tap near the top of my screen, and I'll either hit it or I'll hit the status bar.
Money reader.
I'm good. There it is. There's Looktel. So I'm going to launch it.
Money reader. Money reader.
All right. Now I'm going to ask for a volunteer from the audience to somebody hand me a bill. Don, hand me a bill. Give me currency, Don. Pay me, Don. Yeah, that's right. Pay me for my services.
Before I hand it to you, will I get it back?
Yes. Yes, you will.
Here you go, sir.
All right. So I'm taking, and that's Don Barrett, by the way, who I've known for, I've known you for years too. So I'm taking the iBill. I'm taking my phone. I've got the bill in my left hand. All I'm going to do is lift the phone up and wave the bill underneath the camera. $20 bill. Now, I know of people, and I've actually done this myself. If you sort of fold the bills into a fan shape in your hand and you have more than one bill, you can move it from bill to bill, and it will tell you what the different bills are. But there it goes again. And if you're wondering what that noise is, that's Boxcar. I think Daryl Chandra is tweeting certain things from the conference call, and I think I'm being mentioned in a number of the tweets. So that's why Boxcar keeps going off. And but that's Money Reader. Works very well. It's very, very fast. The only downsides to it is that it doesn't have a visual display, and if you are deafblind, it does not vibrate. But I actually spoke to the Looktel guys, the guys who make it at CSUN when I was there in March. And I hear that they're working on additions that will make it do vibration, and maybe they'll also put a visual display on the screen for those who might need it. There he goes again. Yeah.
Now, do you have to start the
Money reader.
Or once you just activate the application, do you have to start like a camera? In order for it to read, or when you activate the application, it will look for the bill once you swipe it?
When you launch Looktel, it activates the video feed on the back camera, and it will automatically start looking for bills. So you basically just launch the application and put the bill underneath the phone, and it will identify the money in very, very quick time. It's very fast. So you just launch the application and put the money underneath the camera, and it works. And it's about I think it's $1.99 on the App Store. So it's not too expensive. That's the nice thing about the App Store is there are some apps that are expensive, like some of the GPS apps that I believe, Don, you're going to talk about Navigon here in a minute. A little bit. And but most of the apps that are in the App Store are either free or very inexpensive. I think the only expensive apps I bought are the GPS apps that I have, and I bought a couple of them. I've got two of them on my phone. I'm tempted to buy a third one, but I haven't bought it yet. But those are only Those are only about $40 or $50 for those apps. But most apps are free or, they're fairly inexpensive. So I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Don Barrett, and who will do a couple apps, and we should have plenty of time for questions as well. So take it away, sir.
Great. Good afternoon, everyone. Or morning or evening, wherever you're
Wherever you
calling
are.
from.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be so ethnocentric as to think that it's afternoon everywhere.